Hello, we're going to be taking our drawing now and converting it into an SVG file and putting it in Tinkercad. Okay, first of all, locate your drawing in Google Drive. I'm just going to right-click that drawing and click on Download there. So this should place the drawing on my desktop. So all I'm going to do is just minimize here, and there's my drawing up there. Okay, so once I've located my drawing, I'm just going to go to google.ca and I'm going to type in JPG, which is the file type that we have right here, to SVG. SVG is the file type that we're going to need to convert our JPEG drawing into. And you can see the first result that pops up is this one right here, Online SVG Image Converter. All we need to do is click on that. It will take you to this pretty confusing looking page here, but it's going to be pretty easy to get our file converted. So all we need to do is click on the thing that says Choose File right there. Click that once. Then you just need to locate your file, and you can see there's my JPEG file right there. I'm going to click Open. That is going to put my file right there. You can see there's the name of my file. And then I just scroll down a tiny little bit to here, and all I need to do is click on Convert File right there. And once I convert the file, you can see it just takes a little bit to change it over. And it'll just take a second here. Conversion completed, and it will pop up down here on the bottom. There it is right there. So now it's an SVG file. So all I need to do is go into my Tinkercad, and here is this little scene we've been working on with our robot, our house, and our tree. And I need to click on the Import button right here. So I click that button once, and then it says Choose a File. And these are the type of files that you can pull in, and ours is an SVG file. So just click Choose a File. There's my SVG file, so I double click that. Now it's going to say it's a limited size, so all we need to do is go down to width down here and change this to the size that is appropriate. So that is 1000. You can see that right there. And so just click Import and click it again, and it'll just think for a little bit. And it might bring it in pretty big. I'm not sure. Just have to wait. Sometimes it takes a little bit to process the file. Okay, so there it is. The file is coming. It is monstrous, so we do not want it that big. So all we're going to do is grab one of these little white square corners. We're going to hold down our Shift button, and we're just going to pull and shrink our file down. And it's going to look like it's going to go off the screen here. And I'm just going to click it and pull it back up in. I'm just going to click on the corner, and I'm going to pull it down even farther. Yeah, sure, that's a good size. So I'm going to scroll in. Oops, I went a little bit too far. I'm going to click it again. I'm just going to move it up here next to my robot. And let's have, I don't know, I guess the robot could be holding the flower. So I'm just going to rotate a little bit that way, and so I have these little arrows here on the side. I'm going to click that arrow once. I'm going to click 90, and I'm just going to move the flower over to the robot. I'm going to move it up by clicking on that little black arrow there. I'm going to use my arrow keys now to move it over and just move it back a little bit, and I'm going to move it up just a tiny bit more. And over a tiny bit, and yeah, nice. The robot is now holding the flower in front of the house. The flower that was drawn by your students. So let's change the flower to, what would be a nicer color? Purple? Purple flower? Purple robot? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there you go. And you could place these flowers all over the place. You could be plucking them from the garden. You could make a sun. You could put a sun up here. You could have a drawn cat over here walking around the tree. Anything you want. So yeah, let your imagination run wild and have fun.